Dobrze. Nati, co potrzebujesz?
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrax, so you will likely find him there.
Okay.
What sort of information am I trying to...
Simply need to know whatever they know.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
No dobra,
We
no
need to
to...
know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Dobra, czy to jest... Aha, ja mam... Być szpiegiem mam rozumieć, tak? Porozmawiać. No dobrze, to lecimy. Piętro wyżej. Tu są schodki.
Mrs. Rabe should be near...
Jest.
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Hollow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow is
Kurwa, to wygląda jakby żałoba jakoś przechodziła.
Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider. Appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
No to akurat masz przejebane.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Have you
Never
helped
done, eh?
her since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Dobra, mamy liścik. Lecimy dalej.
To find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Dobra, następny jest gdzieś tu.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrax. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's been here all along.
No, już to on.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a
Gogoś.
stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he... It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when who came into... I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. I made a very delightful items like this ever so often. I took everything as requested.
Szkoda chyba tych samolotów, co dziś
But I can't keep it out for my...
wziąć i powystrzelać.
I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
O, fajnie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll
Dawaj,
attack.
dawaj.
He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man. But when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Okej.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve the circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
Co tu jeszcze jest?
Could you give me a bit more
Liściku.
detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
Dobra, i ostatni
Now to
informator.
find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
Gdzieś tu jest. Tam stoi.
This Philbert must be around here somewhere. Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
Kogo zemsty?
You may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow as he requested.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence.
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprised Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating, I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can... Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Dobra, teraz trzeba wrócić tam do Nati. A, blokowaną, dobrze. Myślałem, że ten... O, przez barierki nie mogę? Ale jaja.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
A Nati dziś polazła, nasz oczywiście.
Natty must be around here somewhere.
Nati, dziś ty polazła.
Revelio. Natty's wand. She can
Różka
cast
Nati.
that.
O,
She
robi się
wanted
coś,
to find us.
robi się niebezpiecznie.
She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
No oczywiście, że Revelio.
Natty must have been taken this way.
Tutaj.
Need to find her quickly.
Oj, wchodzimy. Lecimy z tym koksem. Ja wiedziałem, że coś tu za pięknie by było.
The footprints led to this room. There must be another way. Accio! A hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Revelio!
A już słyszę głosy, już.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Już mi się nie będzie podobać. Reparo. Urwanie od tego? Dobra. Czy już?
It's not gonna work. Using that girl as bait. How much comes?
Yes, don't tell us.
Expulso!
Dobra, jak nie tak, panowie. Zastosujemy krucjo. Chodź, będziesz walczył po mojej stronie. Raz, dwa, trzy. Łączymy z walki.
Revelio.
Ile to jest rzecz? Bierzemy wszystko.
The book of poems that was taken from
Książka, list.
I'll be thrilled to have this back.
Przedmiot. Bo tu jeszcze jest. Taki skarb jest trochę tych. Dobra.
Tickle's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
Tu jeszcze coś jest. Ja tak nie, a przejdę. No przejdę.
Revelio.
Tutaj coś było.
Revelio.
Wszystko stąd, tak? Tak. I fajnie. Lewy, tu jest opancerowana. Wszystko raczej. Idziemy wyżej.
Reparo.
No, you're there.
Cicho.
Embarrassing.
Bombarda.
Someone over there. Expulso.
Expelliarmus. Protego. Defendo. Incendio.
Jak chcesz się robić? Crucio.
Places.
I'd advise you not to do that.
Places. Bombarda. Defendo.
No chyba ty taki silny jesteś? No i mówisz, że masz.
Revelio. And he must be here somewhere.
A tam co? A tu siano. O!
Hello, Gamora.
Z przyjemnością.
Revelio.
Coś tu jest. Coś mi dzwoni. Na ty ja dla ciebie zaraz przyjdę, wiesz co? Bo poczekaj, bo tu jeszcze druga komnata była. Ale to nic nie chcę przegapić, wiesz co chodzi. Dobra.
Revelio.
Tu coś dzwoniło. No jest, faktycznie, ale... Idzie? I co?
Mr. Rain, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby.
A, wiedziałem, że wszystko wszystko opierdzielić. Dobra.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to separate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on a...
Very well. But be careful.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
No dobra, no to... Co, to wychodzimy.
Hush now.
Nie to zakręcie, przepraszam. O! Nie?
Revelio.
A, tu wyżej, dobra, nie ma automatu. Damy kurwa reparo. Mati, jesteś? Idziesz? Chodź.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
No dobrze, dobrze. Czyli tak. Smocze ma ocalona, czy jajo smocze ocalone. Oddane smoczej matce. Naci uratowałem. Ale się, jak zwykle dało się złapać. Także jeszcze jakiegoś tam profesorka też jakiegoś tam uratowaliśmy. Dobrze, jednak spłacałem te wszystkie te skrzynie. Dzień dobry,
Natsai
pani.
Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him.
Mam dla pani
Should have known it
raport.
was you two. Is Mr. Rabe all right?
Nielegalne gry
I sent
hazardowe
him out to his
zamknięte.
wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these...
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives... In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe, to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
No spoko, no. Nic no, niby pomocne, rozumiem. Dobra, no nie, no
With
niby
all
pomocne.
due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off. I must insist that you leave them
Jakim
to us.
szturmem? Kobieto, ja sam przyszedłem, rozjebałem całą ekipę.
Natsai,
O czym ty
you
do
may
mnie
wish to speak
mówisz?
with your mother about this before I do.
Szturmie.
My mother will not like
10
this.
czarodziejów, w tym jeden przyszedł,
Thank you again for rescuing
pokonał
me.
wszystkich.
We shall speak soon.
No i dobra, i tym akcentem kończymy dzisiejszy odcinek.